Dr. Ed Beyer. Today we're talking about what I believe is one of the main underlying causes to any autoimmune disease. And the number one autoimmune disease in the United States is Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune attack against the thyroid. Traditional medicine has no answers for it. I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to save you a lot of aggravation. They're going to just look at TSH, T4, because there's no medication that can help you with autoimmune disease. Now, from our perspective, functional medicine, there's a lot that can be done to put autoimmune disease, Hashimoto's, into remission. Now, today we're going to talk about leaky gut syndrome. This is where the one cell layer lining in our small intestine is too permeable, and larger than normal molecules of food and immune complexes and toxins are making their way from the gut, which is the outside of our body, to our general circulation, which is the inside of our body. And when those go in, the immune system reacts to them. And when the immune system is so busy reacting to things that shouldn't be making their way into the circulation, that triggers your immune system to attack your thyroid or whatever autoimmune disease that you have. Now, intestinal permeability, also known as leaky gut syndrome, is the gateway to inflammation and autoimmune disease. Some of the scientific literature says that it's impossible to have an autoimmune disease without having this first. And here's what I want you to remember. It can be tested for and it can be corrected. There's different types of leaky gut, and then there's different severities. We check all of our patients with this and we correct it. So that's really important. Now, there are 7 causes to leaky gut that we have to look at. An inflammatory diet, like food sensitivities or alcohol, caffeine, gluten, dairy, processed food, bad oils, bad fats, excessive sugar. All of this will create inflammation and cause the gut barrier to break down. Listen, when I say the word inflammation, I want you to think of a blowtorch on the lining of our tissue. The second one are certain medications. Corticosteroids will cause leaky gut. Antibiotics, antacids. How many people are taking those? Lots. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, which is kind of ironic that you would take something like Advil or Motrin or whatever to lower inflammation when in the long run it's breaking down your gut and it's creating more inflammation. So it's one of those medications, it's a short-term solution creating longer-term problems. And chemotherapy. Gut infections or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, yeast overgrowth, parasite, bad bacteria, viruses. We check for these with a DNA stool test to make sure that our patients don't have them. If they do, we eradicate them through natural antimicrobials. Stress hormones, cortisol, and catecholamines like epinephrine and norepinephrine break down the gut barrier. If you're not sleeping or you're stressed out, these hormones elevate and that bothers our digestion. We all know that when we get really stressed out, our gut doesn't feel good. We get butterflies in our gut. That's what these cause. Hormones like low thyroid, low progesterone, low testosterone, and low estradiol, the main estrogen, will also cause the gut barrier to break down. Number 6, neurological. I have an NFL football player with gastroparesis and leaky gut because of concussions, stroke, and neurodegeneration, like people with Alzheimer's and Parkinsonian degeneration. Metabolic problems like diabetes or prediabetes, they form these things called glycolylated end products or advanced glycolylated end products, which is what hemoglobin A1C is. And this also damages the gut lining and also autoimmune disease like celiac, Crohn's, and ulcerative colitis. So how am I going to know I do proper testing to figure all of this out? I'm Dr. Ed Beyer. I hope that helps. Have a great day.